Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Pentiment. Last time we left off, we were trying to decide whether I should go hang out with Linhart or I should go over here to the Golden Hand Inn and get people drunk. So, I have a lot of time today, so I think this is going to be a longer episode, and I'm also going to take the time to exhaustingly explore the town again to make sure that I'm not missing anything. So I think I'm just going to run around everywhere, talk to everyone that I see. I'm pretty sure I covered most of the town last time, so I think I can ignore that. But I want to go to, like, the Abbey, go see Smokey, stuff like that, so. I can talk to Brigida again. I thought just to be sure, after everything else that we've heard about Martin and stuff, just to be sure that I tried to talk to Jobst. And yeah, Jobst didn't say anything, but Brigida apparently does? Was there something you needed? Cat told me Wolf passed, I wanted to give my condolences. Sorry, I forgot what I meant to say. Cat told me Wolf passed, I wanted to give my condolences. Have we not said this before? Oh. Thank you, it's... I try not to think about it. You don't want to remember him? I do, of course I do. Do you really? Oh? Okay. Interesting. I can't believe how much extra stuff pops up. Jeez, this is why I exhaustingly explore everything that I can. No. Oh, I don't know. Wait for her to collect her thoughts. Dark thoughts come for me when I am alone, Andreas, unchristian thoughts. Did I do all I could for him? I cherished him, I tried to protect him. But it wasn't enough. Maybe God took him from me because I wasn't enough. And maybe it's a good Wolf died. If Mary in heaven would be a better mother for him than I could have ever been. Even Mary could not save her son, Brigida. But isn't it she who women are called by the Lord to emulate? Yes, I suppose. I don't know what to say. Cat wants to talk about him all the time, you know. Any night there's clear skies, she looks up and asks if I ever wonder how he is up there. Do you think about what it's like for him in heaven? I dream I meet him there sometimes. It's not over for Cat. She wants to keep him alive by remembering him. But I need it to be over. Joanna's death begins to feel like something terrible might happen to you. I'm sorry I brought him up, Brigida. You didn't know. It's alright. Glad you care, that she cares, that people care about him being gone. Takes the weight off me having to carry it all. Does Martin talk about him? No, almost never. Wolf passed while Martin was gone, now he pretends like our son never existed. Yeah, for reasons that we know. It's because he's not truly our son. Jobst didn't get to know Wolf. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So you are talking about that. I was like, yeah, because we know that's not actually Martin. It's been good to see you again, Andreas, but I should go. Of course. Be well, Brigida. Be well. Okay, that was something. I'm astonished. This game keeps surprising me with the amount of stuff that you'll just find hanging out places. That was basically just flavor text. It doesn't even really seem like we're getting anything super crazy out of that. No, like, info or anything. I can't talk to Cat anymore. Okay, well now I feel the need to go... See, now I'm paranoid and I just want to go talk to everyone. Again, even though I'm pretty sure I already did. Ooh, Eva, you have... Yeah, I haven't really talked to Eva, have I? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Andreas. Are you alright? I knew something like this would happen. He believed in what he was doing. I knew he was doing the right thing, but Andreas, I was so scared. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Gone through all this, hard to deal with death that's so sudden. It's hard to deal with death that's so sudden. I don't remember my mother. She was gone before I ever knew her. And now Otz is never going to know his father. I'm sorry, Andreas, I'm just so tired. It's alright. Maybe we could come back later and share a meal together. Yes, I think that would help. Later then. Until then. Okay, so that's just talking about, because yeah, I could come to the Zimmerman household and get a meal, so that was the meal I can get with Eva. Oh yeah, something funny someone mentioned about Anna. So you know last time where I was talking about how Caspar was looking in his bag? Apparently when Anna was moving up for confession, she swiped something from Caspar's bag, I think. While going to go confess about the thieving. Quite the little kleptomaniac you are, Anna. Alright, I have turned this town upside down. We found a few things, the things I obviously noted, but nothing much. I just wanted to make sure. So, now I just have to decide if I want to do the golden hand thing or if I want to do the mill. I loathe the idea of going hunting with Linhart, and I'm not even really sure what I would get from it. Although, the golden hand would probably just give me, like... The golden hand would probably just give me, like, a lot of information I already have, like... Martin's not actually Martin and stuff. I'm gonna go hunting with Linhart. Maybe I can squeeze some information out of you somehow. I don't know. It said maybe Linhart will let something slip. Maybe. I don't know. Let's go for it. I'm just making a choice and sticking with it. Andreas, look at this day. How do you feel about a hunt up in the mountains? How do you feel about a hump in the mountains, Andreas? That was quite a misread. Oh, that was quite a misread. I mean, Andreas is a hedonist. The soldiers surrounding the town, are you sure that's safe? They're surrounding the peasants. The Duke knows I support the abbot, I always have. You and I aren't in danger, Andreas. If we want to hunt, we can hunt. Investigating Otto's murder, a hunt hardly seems appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. What do you know? No, come hunting with me and I'll tell you. I mean, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, but... Get people drunk or listen to whatever Linhart's gonna tell me. Get people drunk or listen to what Linhart's going to tell me. I don't think I'm gonna be able to convince Linhart of anything. But... I don't know, I think this is the better call. Alright, fine. Wonderful. You have to leave the boy behind, though. He'll slow us down. I understand. Caspar, you can stay here with Paul until we return. Alright, master. Yay, Paul has a friend. You two go do art. Oh, I get the crossbow. Why can't I have the gun? How's the climb suiting you, Maler? Suits me just fine. I always love a good hike. I had a chance to hike in the Carpathian Mountains a few years ago. They're beautiful, but a dangerous place to be in a storm. Oh, our Bavarian Alps hold dangers of their own, Maler. I'll take a moment to appreciate the view. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Uh-huh. Take a moment to appreciate the view, huh? Can I see something interesting? Can see all of Tassing and Kiersau from here. Probably have enough time for a quick sketch. Ooh! Ooh, cool! Despite all of Tassing's troubles, it looks peaceful from up here. Why is this so hard? It's like my mind just wants my hand to stop. I can't even draw something as beautiful as this valley. Useless. What a waste of time. Oh, Andreas. Oh, that sucks. Are you losing your abilities and stuff? What was this? Snow in June. In some parts of the Alps, the snow doesn't melt until late summer. Alright, what's up, Linhart? Look, you can see the Duke's soldiers getting in formation around the town. Peter has no idea what he's got the peasants into. Come nightfall, it'll be too late. You seem rather happy about the whole situation. Only if I can't find Otto before then. Only if I can't find Otto's killer before then. Ah, yes, of course. All that space devoted to fields, it's a pity we need peasants to work them. Why do you hate peasants so much? Say they're worthless, but they do necessary labor, I suppose. Even so, they're filthy brutes, idiots to the last, fit only to toil. It's hard to really think of them as people. Jesus! God, he's an asshole! I hate him! I hate him so much! Kick him off the mountain right now, Andreas. How did you develop such contempt for them? My father taught me that if you try to help a peasant, they'll only drag you down into their muck. Like a dumb cow stuck in the mud. It's best to leave them to their fate. Still, their women are of some value. Don't misunderstand me, they're as stupid as the men, but they do have some charms. When they're young, of course, they age like buttermilk in the sun. What does it matter to you? You're a married man. Andreas, marriage is for raising children, keeping a household. There's nothing wrong with enjoying fruit from a tree in another man's yard from time to time. Given your contempt for them, I'm surprised any peasant women would lay with you. Oh really, and how many men have enjoyed the fruit from your tree? I must admit I am no stranger to infidelity, but it's a dangerous game. Given your contempt for them, I'm surprised any peasant woman would lay with you. Their husbands are fumbling oafs, fat, ugly, and stupid. Some of them don't even know what the touch of a real man should feel like until I've been with them. As to the rest, they're easy to convince when there's a poor harvest year, when they're behind on their taxes. My God, you're awful. He's so awful. I hate him so much. He's a piece of shit in, like, every way imaginable. You said it's hard to believe peasants are even human, and now you're talking about... You're sitting here talking about, like, basically bribing them with money for sex and all of this. Oh my God, you're awful. I want to say you're such a piece of shit, but... So... you force them. It's their choice, no one's being forced to do anything. Oh, fuck you. Starve or sleep with you. What a twisted way of looking at the world. Jealousy's showing, Maler. The truth is they all want to be with me. They just need an excuse to ease their conscience. Something I'm sure you've never been burdened with. I don't need Father Thomas to tell me when to feel guilty, Andreas, neither do you. That's enough talk for now. Are you ready to head up? Yes, let's continue. Or just a moment? Of course. Okay, now let's leave. I just wanted to see if I could say something else to you. God, he's such a stupid asshole. I hate him so much. Balthazar, you willingly hang out with this asshole? Why? My God, I guess I'm willingly hanging out with him, but I'm trying to solve an investigation, and, you know, this would be a good place to commit a murder. And nobody'd suspect me, the one solving the murder. Also, who would care if Linhart's gone? Deer come through this clearing at all times of year. There's a natural blind up ahead. We can watch from there. Got my crossbow. Here we go, beautiful. Do it, Andreas. Just slowly swing it to the left. I have to admit that I didn't think much of you when you were here last in Tassing. Poor artist and all that. What changed? You made something of yourself, became a master in Nuremberg. 7 years you've gone from boarding in a run-down peasant's hovel to running your own successful workshop. Men like us make our own fortune. Yeah, didn't your father build the mill? Yeah, they always love to say men like us make our own fortune, when in reality they started out on a fortune. They already started out privileged, and then they're like, oh yeah, I did all this, I pulled myself right up by my bootstraps, I sure did. Oh God, you idiot. Didn't your father build the mill? The old mill? I built this one, the only windmill in Bavaria. With his fortune. You're missing the point. We've built something for ourselves. I'm missing the point, Linhart. Okay. Peter Gertner will toil the same field his father did until he drops. Big Jorg will do the same. Peasants ask for the world, but they can't even comprehend what's outside of their tiny plot of land. You're one to talk about comprehending something outside of their very small worldview, you piece of... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I do not like people like this. Where is this conversation leading? This rebellion by the farmers, it won't go anywhere. Whether it ends peacefully or violently, they won't win. If they need a scapegoat for Otto's death, look to Martin Bauer. Why would he want to kill Otto? Martin didn't want to support Otto's little rebellion. He was quite happy with the way things were. Something changed recently. I think Otto learned something about Martin that Martin didn't want to get out. was dire enough to change Martin from resisting Otto to wholeheartedly supporting him in front of the town. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a weird situation because I feel like they're setting up Martin as like a red herring because everyone is pointing at Martin. Guy is obviously another option, but quite frankly, I feel like Guy was just stealing money and that was kind of it. Martin has a direct link to the thread puller, as we have seen. So I'm like, I feel like Martin's could do it, but the game is signposting him so hard that I'm like, I'm second guessing myself basically. And I'm like, no, it's someone else. It doesn't even feel like we're actually going to be able to find out who the thread puller is until the end of this. I'm still betting Thomas. Yep, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Baltus, how fortunate that you were eating with Werner and Baltus, when the murder happened. Yeah, I mean, that's it. What evidence is there? Find some. If Otto found out, others must know or at least have suspicions. Shh, get down. He's there. See him? You lead, I'll follow. Yeah, I see him. I've been wanting to shoot him for a bit, actually. You know? With the stupid blue hat and the dumb, stupid asshole, I'm better than everyone else mentality. Oh, you mean the, okay. Oh, you mean the game, okay. Okay, oh yeah. That's what I was talking about. Should I go for a no, you don't want to go for a headshot. You want to get it like, take the shot. Damn it. I really didn't expect it to go that low. I thought I was kind of aiming at the chest. The chest is kind of what you want to aim for. As far as I remember, there's like a very specific part where you basically puncture their heart. I mean, I got it in the leg. I guess I needed to aim higher. I didn't think it would drop that much. You missed me by inches. I heard the ball fly past my head. I told you, Dick Cheney! My god! Better than hearing it hit the back of your skull. I'll admit it's not the most accurate weapon, but it's hit the target in the end. What a privilege, not getting my head blown off by my hunting partner. Oh, relax, Maler, you're fine. Let's find the stag, it can't have gone far. What a... oh my god. I did get it in the leg. It's not dead yet. Looks like we both wounded it, but not enough. It's easy enough to kill a dumb beast when it's helpless. You seem to take pleasure in overpowering helpless creatures. It is the nature of a wolf to feed upon sheep. You are... God, you really think you're the main character of everything, don't you? You're a miller, you make flour. I'm a miller with a gun. That's inaccurate as shit! You just turned your back to me, Andreas. I would've just taken the damn shot. Now then, let's find a long stick to carry the deer. Sure, we can remove the one from your ass. My god. It was a good hunt. Thank you for coming with me. I went with you hoping you could tell me something useful about Otto's death. And I did. Maybe it wasn't what you wanted, but I don't really care what you want. Yeah, it wasn't what I wanted, but... Think about what I said about Martin. I'll look into it. Glad to hear it. Good luck, Andreas Maler. Well, this is not ideal. Troops have arrived! They're here! Everyone will be waiting to hear my evidence now. I'd best head into town and be prepared to name a suspect. The miller, pointing to Martin. I mean... The hunt was unpleasant, fatal for an unfortunate deer, and almost fatal for me. Linhart mostly spoke about his contempt for the peasants and his confidence that their revolt would fail. He also pointed me towards Martin Bauer as a potential murderer. vaguely citing some secret Otto had discovered. It wasn't particularly helpful, all things considered. Yeah, I didn't expect him to be particularly helpful, but... I mean, it was go out with Linhart, or get a bunch of people drunk and see what they say, which, I mean... Who's to know if any of that was going to be useful, so I'm like... Father? God bless you, Andreas. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're going to the town commons. I mean, I can choose to implicate Guy if I want to, but I feel like Martin's my best bet here. I'm really surprised I couldn't interrogate Martin. Jobst. I'm really surprised I couldn't be like, hey, I know who you are, the jig is up. Tell me who the thread puller is. But that doesn't seem to be an option. And everyone in town is pointing me towards Martin. Like I said, I mean, I don't even really think Martin is... I mean, Martin's obviously not the thread puller. I don't know who the thread puller is. We don't have much time, so let's get this over with. I know some of you are frightened, some of you want to give up, but we have to see this through. Maybe we can't get what we've been fighting for, but we can get justice for Otto. That's right, for Otto, justice! Dad, what about the Duke's soldiers? They've been getting closer all day. I know, that's why we have to do this now, before it's too late. All we need now is for Andreas to tell us who did it. No more stalling, Andreas. We need to know who killed Otto, and we need to know now. Andreas even tell us the truth? Of course I can. Finding the culprit is all I've been doing since you chased the monks into the library. I'll tell you so that justice can be served, not so you can fulfill your revenge. What? Why not? I didn't lie 7 years ago, and I'm not going to start now. Of course I can. Finding the culprit is all I've been doing since you chased the monks into the library. I mean, I don't actually have evidence that you did it, but... I have a note of someone telling you to go to the rat house or whatever, where the suspect died. I feel like it's the best lead I got. So, I think I'm gonna have to go for Martin. It really feels like the best lead I got. I mean, Guy has a reason to do it, but... I don't know, I don't feel like I got everything with Guy. Like, what was with the necromancy stuff? That was linked to Guy. And like, really the only motive that Guy has to kill Otto is Otto knew that Guy was taking the money and all of that. So he's an option, but Martin feels like the stronger option. Of course I can. Finding the culprit is all they've been doing since you chased the monks into the library. Peace, peace. If Andreas names the guilty party, they should face the law, not a mob. Not debating this, Ulrich. We're out of time. Acting now is the only way to get justice. We can't let anything stop us. Wait a second. Martin's not even... Is this Martin? No, Martin's not even here! A name, Andreas. Just give us a name. We'll do the rest. She made it, everyone. She made it. Rachel gave birth to a baby girl. Yay! Cool. Yes, please distract me from this decision. Quiet, quiet. Everyone needs to stay back and give Rachel space. Yes, Agnes, of course. All is well, praise God. Benjamin? Safe and sound and a baby girl, Baruch Hashem. With everything going on, with everything that could have happened. God be praised, thank God, such a blessing. Thanks be to God indeed. No. No. Peter, I'm sorry, I can't keep supporting you anymore. I understand your cause, but I need to protect my daughter and keep my friends safe. I've already lost Marie and Bert, I can't bear to lose anyone else. If bowing to the Duke's wishes will protect us, I'll do it gladly. I believe in the cause, Peter, but not at the cost of any more violence. Klaus, we cannot back down under threat of violence. This is a stressful time for us all. You're making the right decision, Klaus. Lives are at stake right now. I mean... I agree with Klaus. I mean, yes, things absolutely 110% need to change, But as things currently stand, you guys aren't even a militia. These soldiers are just gonna roll through here. And there will be nothing. Everyone will die for nothing. So... I believe in the cause, Peter, but not at the cost of any more violence. I mean, I agree. I agree. I don't think this needs to get violent. I don't think it will end well for us. You're making the right decision, Klaus. Lives are at stake right now. Please excuse me, everyone. I need a moment to myself. I need to de-escalate. I must. Maybe he's right. This is too much. Right, what about our safety? Maybe violent isn't the answer? Matter isn't so straightforward. How could you all so easily give up? That soldier said the Duke would consider concessions for the town if we release the abbot. Really, that will be enough. Maybe enough to approach the Duke's soldiers, especially if you let the abbot go. The soldiers and the abbot won't listen. We should do this ourselves. It may be enough to approach the Duke's soldiers, especially if you let the abbot go. Force will not solve anything. Letting the abbot go and getting concessions is the best solution for everyone, Peter. Letting the abbot go would be justice, wouldn't it? If he's not the one who killed Otto? Yeah, and he's not the one who killed Otto. At least I don't believe so. You townsfolk don't understand. Letting the abbot go won't fix anything. If we can't get the concessions we need, all peasants will starve and die in the end, and then where will Tassing be? But there's an army outside of our walls, Peter. It's not like you have a rebel army ready to go to fight them. We can't do anything. It's just a town of farmers. Everyone will just die. Sometimes you gotta retreat and keep things calm for a better chance to strike, or do like non-violent protests or something that we can help. I know it's hard because it feels like nothing's changing, and that's the struggle still to this day, that it seems like, you know, stuff doesn't change, but we still have to try, and we can't stoop to other people's level, basically, unless it's absolutely needed, and I don't feel like it's absolutely needed in this particular instance, so... Come on, Peter. I know how you feel, and I want to help. Trust me. We gotta get rid of people like Linhart. Besides, Otto's death needs to be vindicated. Don't walk away from this now, Ulrich. Not swayed from the cause, Peter, rest assured. But Ulrich, this isn't your fight. Credit is moral and Christian to stand with the peasants. I cannot do otherwise. Yeah, I mean, I stand with the peasants too, but I'm just like, can we... Damn you all. This behavior is reckless and cruel, especially right now. Get out, all of you. Let Rachel rest. Yes, Agnes. We'll go now. Andreas, we're not done. We must still find justice for Otto before the Duke's soldiers arrive. Yes, let's continue this outside. Oh no. Oh no. Vice Major. No more stalling, no more interruptions. Tell us what you know, Andreas. Give us a name. Give us a name or the monks can burn along with their precious books. Remember your promise, you'll let them go, you won't hurt them. Mobbing the culprit won't give you any concessions. Let's give the murderer to the Duke's men instead. Alright, fine, I'll tell you. Remember your promise, you'll let them go, you won't hurt them. Mobbing the culprit won't give you any concessions. Let's give the murderer to the Duke's men instead. Alright, fine, I'll tell you. I mean, they probably do want the concessions, but the problem is if the thread puller is a person in a seat of power, they're not going to get in any trouble from this. Clearly Martin's just a pawn, so it's like, I don't know. It almost feels like, yeah, hand them over to them and it's whatever. But remember your promise, you'll let them go, you won't hurt them. Yes, I remember, but first you need to give us what we want. Tell us. I have one more condition. Damn it, Maler. We don't have time for this. Let Caspar leave. He doesn't have to be wrapped up in this mess. What? Leave? Yes, fine. The boy can leave. It's not his fight. Convince Caspar to leave Tassing. Oh god, because we were nice to Caspar, I can't convince you to leave. Look at how much I was nice to Caspar. This actually flipped the script on me. If I could get Caspar to leave, he would maybe be safe. Otherwise things will go bad and Caspar may die. But me being nice to him means he wants to stay with me. Encourage Caspar to learn from your mistakes as an artist, showed concern for Caspar on St. John's Eve, cared for Caspar after he fell into the cistern, reassured Caspar when the mob came. How can I not? Please, Caspar, I couldn't live with myself if something happened with you. No, Master Andreas, I won't leave you. I know you don't want to, but you have to. Find your way back to Salzburg, back to your family. Please. Master Andreas, you'll teach me again when this is all over, right? Of course, Caspar. I'll be right behind you. That's the happiest I've ever been to fail a prompt. That means Caspar loves me. Alright. I'll see you soon, Master. Who killed Otto? Okay, picked a suspect to rally the mob against. Press and hold to confirm your choice. During St. John's Eve, Anna stole a note that was seemingly left for Martin Bauer. It suggested Otto knew who Martin was and stated the place and time where Otto was later murdered. Brigitte admitted to knowing all along that the Martin Bauer who returned to Tassing was actually a man named Jobst Farber. She says she kept his secret because she much referred Jobst as a husband to Martin. It's clear to me from the evidence I've gathered that the man that's been calling himself Martin Bauer for the last few years is actually an imposter. And Johann Bauer told me he doesn't think the man calling himself Martin is actually his nephew. He didn't offer any specific evidence, but he seemed confident in his assertion. Hanna. Caspar and I overheard Hanna Bergen talking with Lenhard Mueller. She said she was glad someone killed Otto because an uprising would have threatened pilgrims' visits to the Shrine of St. Moritz, which would have been disastrous for the Golden Hand. Also, it's clear she has an affair with the miller. Killian Berger gave me a note he found on the floor while cleaning. It's clearly from the thread puller. It suggested that Otto was going to destroy the Abbey and the Hand of St. Moritz. So I definitely could have leaned into Hanna more. I'm more interested in Martin, though, because one, I have more evidence for Martin, and two, you straight up got a note that has the place that Otto died in it, so... Oh my god, look at how much evidence I have on Guy. I found a book in the abattoir that seems out of place. It's a manual on enacting necromancy rituals. There was also a loose piece of paper with handwritten notes tucked between the pages. Found the Abbey's financial ledger in the sacristy. Brother Guy was balancing the books using a double bookkeeping method. Keeps meticulous records, maybe too meticulous. There was a mostly scrap blank sheet of parchment. Jar in the herb vat containing all kinds of rings and stuff. Sister Marguerite identified Brother Guy as the monk who hid him. Sister Amalie overheard Guy's confession of Father Thomas. Otto saw him writing in the Abbey's financial letter and confronted him about it, determined to prove the Abbey was hoarding money. Guy confessed to Father Thomas that he was embezzling money from the Abbey. Sister Amalie told us because she recognized that Guy was abusing the seal of confession to ensure Thomas would not tell the abbot. Now I need to see if I can find out more evidence. I found fresh lemons tucked. Brother Guy used lemon juice to write an invisible message on the sheep apartment. I was able to make a message appear. It was the second brief ledger of deposits that Brother Guy was making to a Fugger bank account through a contact in Augsburg. This is clear evidence that he's stealing from the Abbey, but it's not clear evidence that Guy is the one that did the murder. I think that's flimsy. If I really just, I mean, I do hate Guy, but it's not like last time where I went with Ferenc because it was the only option I have. Guy is an asshole, but I've already told the abbot he's going to get his, just in a different way. So I feel like for the actual murder, Martin is the best option here. This note suggested Otto knew who Martin was and stated the place and time where Otto was later murdered. I'm not sure this is who did it, but I feel like it's the one that I have the strongest case for. the entire town seems to be pointing to you, though, which does unnerve me a bit, because it makes me feel like, oh, that's not right. But I'm sorry, Brigida. Martin killed Otto because Otto learned his secret. Secret? What secret? Martin is not who you think he is. In fact, he's not Martin at all. His name is Jobst Farber. What? That can't be true. We all know Martin. We've known him since he was a boy. When I saw Martin in the meadow the day I arrived, he didn't sneeze at all in the meadow. Not once. That's right. When he was young, he couldn't go anywhere near that meadow. But how did he know everything about us, about Tassing? That I can't say, but I do know that he isn't Martin. Otto knew it. He was keeping the secret in exchange for Martin's support against the abbot. Right, and we all wanted to believe that Martin had returned home. That the rotten boy who ran away came back a changed man. He's not a changed man. He's not the same man at all. No, you can't really believe that he's fooled us, all of us, for years. Johann, do you really think he's not your nephew? I don't think he is either. And if you look in your hearts, I think many of you feel the same. Curse you for laying this truth at our feet, Andreas. By any name and measure, Martin has been a good neighbor to all of us these past few years. But if he killed Otto, if he really did this, justice must be done. Alright, Peter. We've heard Andreas out, but the accused should be allowed to defend themselves. You're not going anywhere, Peter. You're not getting anyone. Ugh! You asshat! None of you are. Martin is under my protection and you're out of time. Peter, I'm so delighted I was able to snuff out the flickering flame of your pathetic rebellion. Linhart, you told me to pursue Martin. Why are you protecting him? Spite. Now that the Duke's soldiers are on our doorstep, I can't let Peter have his revenge. So easy to take things from poor Peter, but I never get tired of doing it. Listen to me, all of you. It's over. You're done. The only thing you can do now is release the abbot and pray for the Duke's mercy. If any of you set foot near my mill, you'll get none from me. Damn him! Damn him! Thinks he can stop us, all of us? He can't. Peter, this has gone too far. We have to release the abbot before it's too late. To hell with the abbot, Ulrich, and if you won't help us, to hell with you. Peter, listen to Ulrich. This is getting bad. The soldiers will just come in and kill. That's what Linhart wants, Peter. He wants all of you to die. Like, Otto wouldn't want all of us to die to get justice for him. I understand we want to get justice for Otto, but I don't think Otto wants us to die, and I sure as hell don't want Linhart to sit up there and smirk as we get gunned down. Peter, listen to Ulrich, he's right. No, he's not. There must be a peaceful way to do this. Peace is a luxury of rich men, Andreas. I can't afford it. That's true, and yes, I know. To the mill! Oh, God. Stay back, brutes. This won't end well for any of you. You're not gonna hit all of them with that, please. Martin has my protection, and I won't hesitate to shoot you like the animals you are. So stay away from my fucking mill. And you, Andreas, I thought you might have learned something from our little chat. It seems you really are as pathetic as the rest of this lot. Wow, I'm so happy I didn't side with you. Just give us the murderer, Linhart. Don't make things worse. I don't want to be wrapped up in this. The peasants forced my hand. All this is madness? No. You're an asshole, Linhart. You always had the wrong ideas about the peasants. I never agreed with you. I thought you were a man of stature, Andreas, but you're just a spineless bastard. It'll be the death of you, I know it. Else, take the boy and go. You don't need to be involved in this. Yeah, you two get out of... No, Else, get back in the mill. Don't you dare disobey me, Paul. You hear me? Get your mother back inside. Not staying here any longer. I'm taking Mom and we're leaving, somewhere far away from you. Hell yeah, Paul. You'll regret this, boy. I won't be responsible for how your life turns out if you leave. Leonard, let them go. They've lived under your rule long enough. Should have expected this from you, Paul. You've always been a sad excuse for a son. I hope that scaffolding breaks. There's Martin. And Else, if you do this, you won't find anyone else to love you. I think she'll be fine. She'll find someone that actually loves her instead of a stupid piece of shit that takes advantage of her and emotionally manipulates her and her son. You'll be a feckless old crone like that Ottilia, else. It's over, Linhart, they're gone. You're not so high and mighty now, are you? You're gonna lose everything just like us. Give up, Mueller. There's more of us than you in that mill, and you can't shoot us all. Give us that good-for-nothing Martin, whatever his real name is. Give us the imposter. Sorry, Peter. Everyone, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, cheat anyone. I know it's hard to believe me, but I didn't kill Martin, and I didn't kill Otto. Yeah. God knows I haven't lived a good life, so maybe I already had this coming. Do what you have to do, but don't let anything happen to Regita, please. I mean, yeah, I wasn't totally convinced that you're the one that did it, but you're the only one I actually have a link to with the thread puller. I don't feel like any of those people actually did it. The only one, I really don't think Guy did it. I really don't think Guy did it. Like, I think he's embezzling the funds, but that's one thing, but I don't think Guy did it. Hana, maybe? But I don't even know if she would go through the trouble of killing someone for that. We won't. We take care of our own. You're all mad. This isn't how the law works and you know it. Your blabbering will change nothing. Never given a damn about law or justice or propriety or fucking decency a day in your life, Linhart. Ha! You've let me have my way for years, Peter, and done shit all about it. You've never stood up for anything, and you won't get any further today, coward. Peter, Linhart, please, let us search for peace tonight. Such language is not Christian. Coward, Emma. Come down here and face me like a man, you piece of shit. Please, everyone, calm down. We can still talk this out. Violence not the answer, Peter. Can't blame the man, Ulrich. Force is all Peter and his family knows. It certainly worked with Christine. How dare you even speak her name, much less suggest... Ulrich, no! Linhart, you killed him. Murder. You monster, burn him. Make him pay. Justice. You've been a menace on this town long enough, Linhart, but murder brought this on yourself. Let both of the murderers die together. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even really know if Martin did it. Andreas, troops are advancing on the town. We need to go now. We must let the abbot out so he can talk to the Duke's soldiers. If we don't get the abbot out, he won't be able to stop the soldiers. It's not the soldiers hurting anyone I'm worried about, it's Peter. I mean, unfortunately, Jobst is, he could be lying. I mean, I'm acting like he might be telling the truth. He could also be lying. But I mean, burning alive is an incredibly rough way to go, don't get me wrong. I would much rather both of them just, like, I don't know, go to jail. Burning alive is not something I would wish on anyone, I think, legitimately. Even though Linhart is a massive, massive asshole. But I don't think Peter's the problem here. Not right now. If we don't let the abbot out, he won't be able to stop the soldiers. Precisely, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Father... I don't trust your ass, Father Thomas. Yep, Klaus. Father Abbot, you can come out. The peasants won't hurt you now. Really? Why? Andreas found the killer and justice has been dispensed. Peter has to keep his word. Are you sure? Please, Father Abbot, the Duke's soldiers have surrounded the town. We have to show them you're in no danger, that the peasants aren't holding you captive. We don't want any more bloodshed, Father. Oh, thank God. Is it over? Finally. What happened at the mill? Is anyone hurt? We saw a fire. Peter, stop. You got your justice. You swore that you wouldn't harm the abbot or the brothers, remember? I did. No one else needs to die tonight. The abbot can talk to the Duke's herald. You held Linhart responsible for his actions. We can convince the Duke that what happened tonight was justice. Wow, Werner, you don't care. Otto is dead. Ulrich is dead. We can work through this, Peter. Hope is not lost. Everyone can go back to the way it was before. Right. the way it was before. Like nothing ever happened. Peter. Peter? What is it? What did you do? Dad? God save us, he lit the manuscripts! Nothing's ever gonna change. The books! Dad, what did you do? We need to go to the water in the sister's well, quickly before it spreads. Oh my god. Peter, the soldiers are in the abbey, they're coming this way. We need to save as many of the books as we can. No, we need to get out of here. God save us. Ah, get out, get out. Dad, we have to go. Peter! Andreas, let's go. Andreas, we got some books. I'm sorry, I can't. Andreas! Oh! Oh my god, I did not get a good end. I did not get a good end at all. I don't see anyone being killed by the soldiers currently. Oh god, Peter, why? Okay, they are fighting back though. I don't know if the abbot's gonna be able to convince them. Till is dead. Oh my god. No! Oh my god. I don't know how that could have went any differently. Like, if I had it... If I hadn't accused Martin... I thought Martin was a bait. I hypothesized that Martin was a bait. And it was going to lead to bad things, and maybe I should have accused Guy or Hana. But I really didn't feel like Guy did it. I didn't feel like he had enough motive, and we didn't have enough connections to him with, like, the thread puller and... everything. Also, I'm sure to all interested parties regarding investments made to Andreas Maler, artist of Nuremberg, for the creation of a mural in the Church of Our Lady. The Chamber Court upholds the rulings of the Nuremberg City Court and Council in 1526 and 1527 respectively. All claimants signed contracts containing clauses under which their investments could be returned. As Andreas Maler's death indisputably resulted from a greater power, a contractually exempted circumstance, his estate cannot be held liable. In the interest of feminine liberty, his widow, Sabine, retains all contested investments. The 15th day of February, Anno Domini, 1534. Oh god, I knew I shouldn't have listened to Linhart's stupid ass. I shouldn't have. But how different would it have been if I had accused Hana? Like, I imagine Linhart couldn't have protected them as well, right? So maybe the stuff with Linhart never would have happened and we wouldn't have set fire to the thing and all of that would have been better? I don't know. Feels like it's getting cold early this year, doesn't it? My age, it feels like cold comes earlier every year. But we need this chill for the leaves to fall and the galls with them. What, you don't want to climb the Saint's tree to pull them off? It's crazy, Magdalen's so old. Ah, even in my youth that would have required divine intervention. No thank you, I'll stay here on the ground and wait patiently for the Lord to deliver. Don't you have ink back at your father's shop, though? For the press, he has it delivered. This is just for my own drawings. Oh... Besides, sometimes it feels nice to do things the old way. Old way it is, I would know. You're doing art. Hey Mags, Sister Gertrude, it's Ots. Bless you, Master Zimmerman. Told you not to call me that. What, Mags? Why, people keep calling me Ots and you don't see me complaining. It's not even a name, it's a valley. You like being called Ots. Right, so why are you being so stuck up? Master Zimmerman, would you call Mary Magdalene, witness to our Lord's death and resurrection, Mags? I guess not. And it seems only fitting you should call Mistress Druckerin by her full Christian name. Alright, sorry sister, sorry Mags. Magdalene. Anyway, your dad wants to see you. What? Why? Isn't he at the rat house? He is. He wants you to grab his mural sketches and bring them. Fine, I suppose there's enough galls for now. I'm just about finished too. God bless you both. Be long, Magdalene. The council's waiting on this. Not sure why this falls on me, but I suppose I better get going. I think Dad left the rat house planes on his workshop bench at home next to the printing press. What? I'm playing as Magdalene? What? Chapter 7. The Abbey is burned. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Outer Tassing. Tassing, the Drucker house. Journal. Oh, it said Dad was looking for me. I need to grab the mural plans from the workshop of the house and then head to the rat house. They should be sitting on his workbench near the printing press. Magdalene Druckerin. Empiricist. Magdalene has a basic empirical mind. She is well read in the nature of plants and animals, as well as possessing a keen ability to think through and process information she receives along with its implications. I'm guessing this is like... Is the game continuing here? Or is this like an am I playing as a new character? Or is this just like an epilogue where I might find out who the thread puller is? Sensacious Shrine. Martha especially likes to leave offerings for her. That's Martha. Uh-huh. Agnes gathers chamomile here every year to prepare cures for the coming year. Interesting, Magdalene of all peoples who we're playing as. Weird, right? Never would have guessed Magdalene. Does it say 3 innocents, 4 innocents now? Well, I guess, asshole wasn't really innocent. Waterfall is always so beautiful. Well, I gotta get your opinion on everything. Let's, I'm still going because, quite honestly, I want to keep going. And it would be awesome if I could finish this today, because it means I would be able to start something new. The old salt mine, no one's mined in Tassing for ages. I'm just really interested in seeing where this goes right now. I'm incredibly enamored with this. Okay, I mean, we got to examine everything as you, because you're gonna have different things to say than, Andreas would've. Can't believe how quickly the leaves changed this year. It's nice to see some green this time of year. Horehound is one of the few plants that grows year-round here. Smoky. Voxlov is back! Hello, Magdalene. It's nice to see some green. Hello, Magdalene. Voxlov is back! Oh my god, that's crazy! I can't believe we have another time skip, and I'm playing as a different character! Martha Pfeifferin, the younger sister of the late Anton, daughter of Carl and Helena. The late Anton, wow. Yeah, Voxlov is so much older. I can't- are we going to continue our investigation as you? Like, I'm so shocked right now. There's the Drucker house. I want to check out the mill and everything. And, like, the Abbey and stuff, of course. Golden Hand Inn. Like, come on, we gotta explore. Hi. Hey, Killian. Good morning, Magdalene. Yeah, you never came up at all, Samuel. Not once did I ever see you do anything, Nico. I do wonder how different things could have went if I had managed to squeeze the information out of, like, Hana. Magdalene. Like, I don't know, maybe I should have went with Guy instead, but I also feel like... I don't know, I feel like the abbot wouldn't have even tried to stop the Duke's soldiers if I had went with Guy. Because there just wasn't that much evidence that Guy was the one that did a murder. You had a motive, but that was it. Love watching the violence bloom every year. They match the purple of the mountains. The old statue of St. Moritz has seen better days. Sub? Hello, Sub. Good puppy. Good puppy. I would not have expected Magdalene to be the character I'm playing as. Andreas. Hello. Good day, Master Muller. What are you up to today? Drawing? Anything interesting? No. Secrets. Oh, I see. I'll leave you to it then. They named their kid after me. They named their kid after me. Look at Anna! Ulrich. Oh, they named their kid after me. Else. Hello, Magdalene. Anna. God bless you, Magdalene. You still stealing stuff, Anna? Ulrich. And oh, Anna gave my hat to you! Magdalene. Hello, Ulrich. Hello. What are you doing? Watching. Very well, keep up the good work. Work! Just like Mom. I will work now. Okay. You're doing a fine job. My god. So whose kid is Andreas's? Anna's? Did Anna name? I mean, Anna looks old enough, right? I'm guessing Paul and Anna are together now? And they had a kid and they named it Andreas. I'm guessing that's where they're going, because you're staying with the Muellers, so... Interesting, interesting. I imagine Otelia is gone. Mary, Mother of Jesus. Her painting has been here as long as I can remember. Yeah. Amalie, are you here? No? I mean, come on, I have to exhaustingly explore everything. I don't know how long I'll make this episode, like when I'll be like, okay, we're not finishing the game today, so I should stop. We'll see. Like I said. There's stuff I want to play. Ooh. Snow is creeping down the mountains. Winter will be here soon. But this game deserves all of my attention for me to absorb as much of it as I can. I can smell the anise on the breeze. It reminds me of when I was little. Let's go check out the damage to the abbey. Oh my god, the fire spread so far. The guest house. The abbot's house. Oh yeah, it's overgrown. It's just completely left. We gotta find it. I mean, people in Tassing seem to be doing okay. I mean, you know, for all intents and purposes, I mean, not everyone's not dead. At least I saved everyone, right? Maybe there's a version of this where everyone dies. And I at least didn't get that. Hand of St. Moritz. The poor Claris took care of it now that... takes care of it now that the Benedictines are gone. Order of Contemplative Nuns founded by Saints Clare and Francis of Assisi. As the name suggests, the poor Clares are devoted to extreme poverty. They subsist purely on the donation of alms. Yeah, the various sects that are like, yes, you should not have any money, basically. Convent garden. Hey Gertrude, you're still here, I see. Bless you, Master Maler. Oh my god, I'm so used to saying Master Maler! Magdalene. And yeah, I know, we saw Gertrude earlier. I mean, over here, rather. Who else is still here, if anyone? Franziska? Who are you? I don't know. I have zero idea who that is. And Marguerite, you're still here. Hello, Marguerite. It's Magdalene. Oh, Magdalene, God bless you. You don't normally come to the convent alone. What brings you here? Not that you're not welcome, of course. It's always wonderful to have visitors. I had some spare time and thought I would say hello. Oh, well, hello. It's good to hear your voice, though. I enjoy it when outsiders visit the convent. Do you miss the outside world much, sister? Yes, sometimes. I miss the other Benedictine sisters especially. Yeah, I was about to say, like Zadina, Luminata. A lot of them are gone. She'd never admit it, but Sister Liesbeth had the most wonderful voice. I always stood next to her if I could. Why stay then? Why didn't you leave when the Benedictines left Kiersau? Huh, truth be told, I was too frightened to leave. Kiersau is my home. I didn't like the idea of becoming accustomed to a new place. Learning the convent's in and outs was hard enough. Never went outside the convent much anyway. I know where everything is here, even if it's changed over the years. Sister Gertrude had already planned to stay too. The garden always needs tending, and 2 hands make light work. Besides, I can't leave Mousefonger behind. Kiersau's a wonderful place to call home. She truly is the Queen of Kiersau. Can't imagine how drafty and lonely. She truly is Queen of Kiersau, Mousefonger. Has the convent changed much since the poor Clarice arrived? Yes, the food is simpler, and some of the prayers are different, but all the chores and gardening are the same. Gertrude misses making ink for the scriptorium, but I've enjoyed learning the sisters' new customs. Speaking of which, I should probably return to my chores. Of course, sister. Apologies for interrupting. Not at all, Magdalene. God bless you. Interesting. I've been doing a lot of talking, so I gotta take a sip of water here while we walk. So yeah, you're new. Do we have an update about you at all? No? Okay. Alright, let's walk back to town here as I sip. Oh god, I spilled some on me. I was trying to look to click and also drink water at the same time. Alright, I'm good. We're fine. Everything's fine here. Okay, we've been into the Golden Hand. So we've checked out everything over here except Brigida's farm. Oh, Brigida's not gonna be happy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brigida. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry, Brigida. I mean, yeah, we just gotta go down here. I don't want to go to the main area yet, so... Hello, Magdalene. You seem like you're doing okay. At least you got your land. It wasn't taken from you like Otilia's was. And yeah, the empty house is still chilling here. It's so cool seeing Anna grown up and seemingly naming a kid after me. Hey, Magdalene. Juta. Hello, Magdalene. Simon. Hey, Magdalene. Hans. Hello, Magdalene. Hello, Hans. Did you need something? Just wanted to see what you were doing. Well, I was just about to leave. I have to go meet Big Jorg soon. Why? Stuff in the forest needs doing. What are you two planning? Ooh, that's my investigation thing. Nothing. We're just carrying logs. Why would you do that? We lift big logs to see who's stronger. It's a contest. Does anyone else participate in this contest? Not usually. There aren't many others in Tassing strong enough other than Big Jorg. Simon's big, like Sepp was, but he's not interested. Yeah. He's always busy taking care of the farm. Maybe Apollo can join us one day. He's been getting stout the last few years. Alright, who's winning so far? Jorg, but barely. I've been gaining on him. He's growing older and softer with his council work. So this a thing that men just do here from time to time? Me and Jorg, sure, I don't know about anyone else. You're welcome to join us, Magdalene. Perhaps you haven't noticed, but I'm not very big myself. That's why we got to get you hefting logs. Don't worry, we'll find you some smaller ones to start with. Maybe I'd put some meat on those bones. Sure, maybe I'll drop by someday. Christ, Jorg will get a kick out of that. You really mean it, right? Oh, absolutely. Great. Should get back to work now. Until later, Magdalene. Till then. Interesting, you lift logs in the forest? I was kind of just expecting this. Oh my god, Peter, you're still kicking? I was expecting this to just be like a little epilogue, but no, we're still going. Magdalene, you're still kicking, Peter, my god. Still going, that's crazy. Veronica? Hello, Magdalene. Clara? Hello, Magdalene. Gertner bedroom. Anything? No. Nothing left of, Andreas or anything. Okay. Yeah, the Gertner house is seeming a little bit more quiet. Where's Peter? I mean, he might have... Yeah, I mean, he might have gotten, like, arrested or something. Oh, Woschlev and Matilda are together! God bless you, Magdalene. God bless you, Magdalene. Did you two just... give up? Maybe you did. Maybe you just gave up the monk lifestyle to be together. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Artemis. Okay, yeah, I'm noticing we have a bunch of, Greek god names. Right? The Kreutzer house. Black Till. Hello, Magdalene. Eva. Hello, Magda. Hi, Magda. Hello, Christina. What are you doing today? Helping Mom? Otz is right. You're really pretty. Otz is right. You're really pretty? Wait. Otz is my brother. Huh? He said that? Uh-huh. I heard him in Kraft. I see. Oh, I see. Hee hee. Don't tell, it's a secret. Oh, I'll keep it a secret. You're funny, Magda. Okay, we got people that are interested in me. Interesting. Alright, by Black Till. I'm guessing you're just called that because your hair is black? Maybe you just look so similar to Till. Son of Veronica and Big Jord, twin brother of Artemis. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they just wanted to name their kids after Greek gods. Interesting. Son of Brigida and Martin Bauer, grandson of Agnes and the late Lucky Steinauer. Okay, hello, Artemis. Hello, Magdalene. Is this Ursula? It's Ursula! Hello, Magdalene. Good morning, Magdalene. Fabian. Yeah, it seems like you two just gave up the habit. They live out here together. Martha? Hey, Magda. Andrus? Nothing. Rezi? Morning, Mistress Druckerin. Okay, here we are. Hey again, Mags. You serious? I just told you not to call me that. And what are you doing? What are you all doing out here? Don't you have better things to do? Business is out of yours. Not me, all my work's done, Mags. I was about to say, you look really similar to Martin, so it makes sense you're the kid. You really have Martin's face, or Yolp's face. You care, it's not like you got important work to do. Pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. You're serious? I mean, yeah, I expected an epilogue where, like... I expected an epilogue where, you know, things would kind of, like, wrap up and we would maybe find out about the thread puller or something like that. But no, we're making another character! This game is nuts. Magdalene maintains and tinkers with the press and type, and sometimes works with Baltus. Magdalene can handle anything connected with household or animal works. Magdalene's proficient with balancing numbers and general accounting of data and information. Bookkeeping or tinker? I like the idea of you tinkering. Yeah, tinker. I keep the press running for my dad, and I work with Baltus on his inventions. Seems a little more important than standing around the commons in the middle of the day. Baltus' inventions are stupid. Doesn't seem like something a girl should be involved with if you ask me. Right, no one did. Calm down, Mags, you're gonna get a reputation. You don't have to worry about that, she already has a reputation. Barbs. Magdalene is skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Flirt. Magdalene likes to playfully tease and flirt with people. Haggle. Magdalene is a strong negotiator, whether it comes to finances or other matters of trade. Snoop. Magdalene has a penchant for sneaking around to eavesdropping on conversations and passing gossip. I like Flirt and Barbs. I kinda like Barbs. I mean, I already did the hedonist thing. Playfully tease and flirt with people. It sounds fun, but Barb's also sounds fun. Magdalene is skilled at stinging, countering, and otherwise deflating people in conversation. Let's go with that. At least I have a reputation. If you died today, your epitaphs would read 3 shitheads who spend every morning harassing girls in the commons. Assuming you got a grave, that is. More like they toss your worthless bodies on a compost heap and hope for a better return. Jesus Christ! I'm regretting my decision immediately. Oh my god. I didn't think you were gonna go that hard. Jesus Christ. Alright, we got it. Lay off. Did you get those things your dad wanted? Oh, that's right. No, not yet. Hopefully I can just drop them off and start my reading for the day. Reading? The book is so important that you need to get back to it. Polyglot. So yeah, you're into me, right? Right? Cause for some reason I had in my head that you were my brother somehow. Like what? What was that? And then yeah, like you're calling me Mags. And for some reason, I don't know, maybe because you had like a short name for me, I was like, oh, that's my brother, and I auto-completed that in my head. But no, this is Otts. So this is Otto's son, and I'm the printer's daughter, so yeah, no. So it makes sense that you're like, oh yeah, she's cute, and you're a bully to me because you're into me because you're a dork and you don't know how to flirt. Magdalene can't speak any foreign languages other than Italian, but she can read a little of almost all of them. Polyglot. Volksbücher. Magdalene's familiar with the most popular common books of the day, assorted trivia, almanacs, common knowledge, and scatological stories. And Magdalene has read a wide range of contemporary books on the Reformation and Counter-Reformation. Ooh, I want to lead into the Reformation, because I've had an entire class on this. So yes, Reformation. The Lying of John Christentum by Martin Luther. Sounds boring and bad. Luther criticizes the church for telling impossible stories about the saints. Let Father Thomas know you're saying that. Why? Would he object to people questioning if St. Moritz and St. Satia really performed all those miracles? Yes, I think that's probably what he would be mad about. Would you read all sorts of books about trees and birds and whatever? Yes, trees and birds and whatever, that's right. People are finally writing down what they see in nature instead of copying something a Greek imagined centuries ago. Have any books on frogs? What? Never mind. Wait, Otts, aren't you supposed to be at the Red House too? You're on the council. Sure, but it's pointless without your dad's plans. Hurry up and get them. I'll see you there. Yeah, why did I think you were my brother? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting tired. It is late. It is late, to be fair. Okay, you know, I was thinking this was going to be an epilogue sort of scenario where, you know, we'd kind of fill some things in and it might still be that, but we just created a new character, so I don't think we're finishing the game today. There's another game I could maybe finish in time, so we don't need to finish this one, but I guess enjoy the very, very long episode of Pentiment. So, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time for some more.